October 29th. What a freaking night it was. What's up guys, I'm Shane Grant and welcome to the third video of Bluffside Pursuit. In this video I'm going to be explaining the story of the buck I called Notorious 10 and just give you a little rundown on how I killed this great whitetail. So I had him on camera October 16th and after that I knew he was definitely the buck that was going to be on the top of my hit list. I was kind of just trying to make a plan on him. I knew what area he was in and decided that I was going to kind of wait him out, not really going up in there, try to push too early. I decided to hunt this big point. So if you can think about, picture it, it's a big point with two big ditches on each side, and I was sitting right on the main point. So we had a north wind, and so that was blowing straight off the point. So my kind of plan was that bucks were gonna cruise this bedding area and check the entire point. I was really excited to get out there, and I went up there around 12 o'clock, got up my stand, I opened my camera up, got it all set up. I opened it and it said no SD card. So not the ideal situation. I texted Brent and I'm like, yeah, forgot the SD card, just gonna rock with it. Hopefully, you know, like I want to shoot a buck, but I really want to get on camera. So that was that. So I was the whole hunt, I'm like, oh, I hope a big one doesn't show up. I hope he doesn't show up. But also I was like, well, I want to shoot him. So I mean, I could have went down, but I figured I'd just stick her out and kind of see what ended up happening. Right away, I ended up seeing two 3.5-year-olds come walk under me. So that was a good start to the night. And then I watched 4.5 chase a doe right in front of me about 70 yards. So I knew there was definitely a hot doe in the area. And about 4:30, I'd say, I hear something crashing down below me to my right. And here comes the buck I called Notorious 10. And right away I knew it was him. Got my bow ready, just kind of kept my eyes off him. He worked exactly how I thought it was gonna go. He worked right up to the end of the point, so he's scent checking the entire ridge. He came into about 43 yards, straight below me, I guess, like towards the back of the point. And right when he got into a little shooting lane, pulled back, stuck him. Knew it was a hell of a shot. Like, he ran down that hill 100 miles an hour, and yeah, I knew it was money. So I called Brenton up, said it happened, and obviously he was a little I guess you could say not really mad, but just like, oh, of course, the time you don't have a camera on you, you shoot this giant buck. And yeah, so I went down, saw blood, found the arrow. It was broke off, so I had about 8 inches of penetration, and hit the other opposite shoulder, but I could just see red carpet the whole way down. So I kind of knew we weren't gonna have to wait him out, nothing like that. I knew it was a shot that was lethal. And I went back to the house, met Brent in there, where we drank a couple beers, talked a little bit, and took the Ranger down and walked up in the woods a little ways, got on the blood trail, and lo and behold, there he was, laying. Just a hell of a deer. One of those hunts where it's just the whole plan comes together, it feels, and it's what the typical bow hunter dreams of. So
that night that Shane hits this buck, you know, gives me a call. I'm still at work. I'm like, there's something up. He's calling me at like 4:30, an hour before dark, and he texted me. I was a little bummed out when he texted me that no SD card. I was like, kind of had a gut feeling something was gonna happen. Like, that's just our luck, you know, first year kind of getting into this filming deal. Forgets his SD card, and he's been on this buck. It's been daylighting a few days before, so just kind of had a gut feeling something was gonna happen. And lo and behold, something does happen. He sticks him. I mean, I was happy, all jacked up for him, and it sucked he didn't get on camera, but filling a tag on an awesome buck, I mean, I would have done the same thing. You ain't gonna the hike he had going up this bluff. That's why we call ourselves, you know, the hunting channel is Bluffside Pursuit, because we hunt some gnarly freaking hills, and it's a workout to get into this set. And yeah, my first impression on the buck, it was walking up on him, I didn't think he was as big as he is, and there was some ground growth on this one. There was no shrinkage. But yeah, happy for him. It was an awesome buck.